Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first official unboxing of any sort of hardware. And is there any real reason behind this? I mean, everybody else is doing it. Do I really need to do this? No, but I happen to really like unboxing new stuff. So I'm actually going to get right into it. I just got this today. It is November 10th. I had mine on pre-order. I was kind of saddened last night because I was supposed to pick this up. They were my local GameStop actually they blue balled me basically. They told me, yeah, we're doing a midnight release for this because there's so many people who pre-ordered this. So I called right around 8 o'clock yesterday or last night, and I'm like, hey, I just wanted to know, when should I get there and blah blah. Well, no, we're not doing that. Our corporate or managers, blah, whoever, they're not actually. They don't want us doing it. So I'm like, oh, he went on to explain, well, tomorrow we'll be open at 10. I was like, I'll be at work, so don't even worry about that. I'll be there as soon as I get off. So now, this evening, November 10th, I will unbox this piece of hardware. I actually call this the PS4. Let's see if I can get my finger in the right spot here. Here's my description of this. Big Black Hamburger Edition. That's the reason I call that, is because there's 3 major portions of the chassis. That's what it looks like anyway. And it just looks a little funny. And obviously Call of Duty's on there and everything else. Who cares? Let's open the damn thing up. And if this is anything like my PlayStation VR, which I did not open on camera, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a box inside a box. How practical is that? Oh, there we go. Alright. So the big pretty blue box basically serves as a, not a shield, like a sleeve. And the funny thing is, this cannot be very cost effective. I mean, why not just put the whole thing, well, I guess if Sony if this box, if they gave this to you at the store, you'd be like, man, Sony must be hurting pretty bad financially, which they are, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't really kept up with them. And anyway, let's move on. I'm trying to be entertaining. I don't think it's working. Okay, so the first thing that you get in this little slot right here is this. I think, a quick start guide. Yeah, quick start guide. Does anybody ever really read that crap? I don't think so. So let's move on. Peel back this thing, and starting from the right, pull out each individual box and see what's in here. Let's see. I should have looked up how-to video on how to do this. I should have watched several other unboxings so that I would know exactly how to do this and look all professional. There we go. Alright, that's all that. So, we have another El Cheapo headset, which I'm actually not going to use this one because I actually have the other one that came with my other PS4. Still worked like a charm. I gotta say, I really like this because the design, you can slide it. I mean, everybody's obviously different, but because it's plastic and it doesn't fully seal your ear hole, it doesn't block out the sound and create kind of awkward gaming experience. If you're playing like Call of Duty and if you're like me and you have a nice surround system, you want to hear what's going on all around you. Well, this doesn't interfere too much with that. And to be honest, it's not a bad sounding speaker for an earpiece, and it works. It gets the job done. I mean, obviously, is this a Turtle Beach setup? Obviously not. This is probably a $2 thing that you get out of China. But anyway, moving on. Power cord. This is something new. This is actually a little bit thicker. This is a heavier gauge power cord than what comes with the standard PlayStation 4. I guess because this thing, when it's running at maximum capacity or when it's fully maxed, it could probably, or actually, I think I looked it up. I think somewhere it can draw over 300 watts or something like that. Big deal. Whatever. Moving on. It kind of actually, you know what? This is a big deal for me. Let me show you something real quick. You see that? Oops. Right there. That's not plugged in directly up to the wall. It's underneath all of that shit. So I'm going to have a really fun time trying to basically fish cords for the next 30 minutes. That would be the real video. The real video about to do would be somebody like me trying to struggle to hook this thing up. Now my phone's ringing. I'm not answering. 9-3. I don't even know what that is. Alright. What else do we have here? A PlayStation 4 charging cable. And, ooh, new PlayStation controller. This is the new updated and refined controller. So I actually have another controller right here. This is the one that came with my original PlayStation 4. And there's really not a whole lot of difference between the two, honestly. Feels exactly the same. Huh. Fair enough. Well, I understand they put a little, there's a spot where the light shines through, which is actually kind of good. That's something they should have done from day one, now that I think about it, because you don't play the game like this. You actually hold it forward, so you never know what color the light is up here. There's no real purpose behind that light either. Well, actually, never mind. The PlayStation Eye right there actually can track the controller's position due to that blue light. So I remember when Resident Evil Revelations 2 came out, they actually, I remember when I read it in Game Informer, they talked about how the new game will have a feature to where if your health is low, your light right here shines yellow or red or whatever. I never cared, never enhanced my gaming experience whatsoever. That's just more fluff to make for a whole page of, nonsense. Why am I even opening? This is another HDMI cable. I have HDMI, the best ones you can have up there, so I'm not even going to worry about that. This, from the looks of it, is a 6-foot cable, and this is supposedly a HDMI 2.0. Is it an official Sony brand cable? I don't know. I don't see any logos on it, but I'm sure it is. Probably like, Alright, moving on. I think that's it. That was the accessory box. Oh, now the moment of truth is here. I've ran up 7 minutes in this video, and now, whoa, getting to the main event here. Holy shit, that thing is heavy. And this is something else that fell out. Best place to play. Whatever you say, Sony. I'm still a little pissed off that your quarterly membership fee went up from $17 every 3 months to fucking $20-something per. It doesn't exactly kill me, but what the hell do you need to charge more money every 3 months for? You know what? Let me just make this point right now. I have not noticed an increase in game quality, download speeds, or anything to that effect after the price hike. So, Sony, get it together. Alright, here we go. Let me make sure that my hands are completely and totally clean. Because I was working on the car a little bit early. Alright, now, let's unbox this, or unwrap this bitch. Yay, everybody talks about this. You got triangle, circle, X, square, circle, blah, blah, blah. And PlayStation logo on the bottom of your game console. Sony really, really, really appreciates the PlayStation logo right here. So much so that they put it on the bottom of the console. Something you'll never even look at. But this is what I really like. It's a reflective, whatever. It's reflective. It looks kind of nice. I like it. It adds a little bit of elegance to it, and it's not completely overdone. Let me tell you something. My original PlayStation 4 has a glossy strip at the top, and then the rest of it's matte. The glossy spot, even though I try to take care of my hardware, it's got hairline scratches, it's got not swirl marks, but dust, fingerprints. Is just a magnet for that kind of stuff. So I fully appreciate them reducing the shiny part to just here, right here on the PlayStation logo. And let's take a look at the back. Looks like, let me take a look here. Okay, we have the power. We've got HDMI 2.0 now. We've got, looks like a proprietary. Oh, I think this is, no, auxiliary? What the hell does that mean? Or, I mean, I know what it means, but an auxiliary output. Huh. Interesting. It has, anyway, fiber optic output right here. I don't know if you can see that. Right there where my thumb is. USB and a network cable. And then this part right here that's covered with the tape, this is actually a spot for the hard drive. So now they moved it to the back. So I guess you don't have to take the top piece of the PlayStation apart to get to hard drive, which is good because I plan on upgrading this hard drive to a 2 terabyte hard drive now. In fact, I think 1 terabyte should have been what the PS4 had as a standard now, because when the average game is well over 25 gigabytes, and they all have to be installed. It's not like, okay, there's a benefit to running the game from a disk. No, the game still has to install software onto the hard drive. So, you know, if you're like me and you like to keep your games and don't want to constantly delete stuff all the time, you definitely want a bigger hard drive, right? Let's move on. We got 2 USB slots or ports here, and we have an actual button for power. It's a real button. When I press down on this, I can feel it. I can feel it click. That's really nice. That's what we want. I mean, that's what I want anyway. So power and open. I don't know why they had to separate the buttons so far. Not that it really matters, but that's just a little it's different. We'll put it that way. But that's pretty much it. I went over the controller. I went over the box. I went over the console, the boxes, the stupid literature they include. Or, excuse me. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's stupid literature. The controller and all that stuff. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy. I can't wait to get this thing plugged up. It'll probably take me an hour because of my setup here. But there you go.